So somebody linked me this video by Mr. Crafty Skills on how strong Kid Goku is, and I believe that this is a very poorly made video, in my opinion. And I want to respond to that. I couldn't help it. Right after watching it, I literally decided to record.
Son Goku being seen as the pinnacle of power to most versus in the anime manga versus battle community. However, how strong is Kid Goku? Kid Goku by the 22nd Budokai tournament is consistently referenced at a power level of 180 in many official medias. This is important as Master Roshi, someone with a power level of 180 as well, is able to destroy the moon. And due to how fast and violent the explosion was, it's calculated at large planetary levels of power.
Now, this is the issue because a lot of people don't understand that this is an outlier. Now, an outlier is something that is inconsistent or is heavily different from other showings. For example, in the Android Saga, in the anime, Vegeta failed to destroy an asteroid and got KO'd by it. Does that mean that Android Saga Vegeta is now asteroid level? No, because he has way more feats to suggest that he is way above this level. It simply means that Vegeta not destroying an asteroid and getting KO'd by it is an outlier. Similarly, Roshi destroying the moon is an outlier because he never managed to replicate this feat. On top of that, it's heavily inconsistent, as Roshi verbatim states that an attack that dug a hole in the ground is above any Kamehameha in terms of destructive capacity, which includes his own. And there is Yajirobe who is stronger than Kid Goku, or rather he was equal to a stronger Kid Goku than the one that fought Roshi, and the one that got a power level of 180, which is equal to Roshi's Kamehameha, literally states that he cannot believe that Goku managed to take down somebody that can one-shot a city in. And this means that Yajirobe, who is stronger than Roshi, acknowledges that he himself is not at a level where he can beat city busters. On top of that, even the Zenshu states that King Piccolo is only, a rival to a small nuclear bomb. So it's very inconsistent for Roshi to be moon level.
With this being consistent as in the L manga Legendario, it states that said Roshi is stronger than beings who can casually destroy planets without batting an eye.
And this is another issue because nowhere does this state that it's in reference to them one-shotting celestial bodies, because destroying the planet can literally just mean destroying humanity, because at that point in the series, no mention or showing was ever presented in the manga where somebody can destroy celestial bodies. Rather, there are mentions of people that can try to destroy humanity or take over the world, but that would be a completely different definition than what, Mr. Curtis Chaos is using. And therefore, we can more reasonably assume that this is simply in reference to characters that can destroy the civilization or take over the world, so forth. There is absolutely no reason to assume that this is in reference to one-shotting celestial bodies, like one-shotting dirt itself. There is no reason to believe that, especially when even in the Namek saga and the Saiyan saga, planet-busting power is already hyped up. Like Goku literally shits himself.
Is consistent to his own large planetary showing. And yes, El Manga Legendario is an official source as it's officially licensed and published by Shueisha. And as I've already...
Now, this is a very commonly and misguidedly spread around argument. Now, the very page they show literally says that they have the rights to translate all the existing data books. They don't have the license to make up new information, which means that this is useless unless you can prove that they are translating an actual Japanese guidebook, because none of the information in Neo Legendario, or at least this page, is ever seen in the Daizenshu or any other non-Japanese guidebook. You cannot find a single one, a single guidebook that is known that contains the information that they gave, which means that either A, they made up new information which they don't have the license to, because the license literally only goes as far as translating things. B, they completely mistranslated an already existing guidebook that says nothing of this sort. Or C, they translated a lost guidebook, a guidebook that literally nobody can find, like some literally lost media Dragon Ball data book. And you'd have to prove that such a guidebook exists for this to, be proof that AOG Legendary is legit. So, yeah.
established, it doesn't contradict the original source material, so it's viable. This also brings more consistency as King Piccolo would state that he could easily destroy the planet, contributing to the...
Now, this is not in reference to King Piccolo destroying the celestial body. It's literally in reference to him destroying humanity, because he literally showcases this in the panels prior. He literally states, "You don't believe that I can destroy the world? Watch me." And he blows up a city in one shot. Or after he destroys half a city. But you get the point. So this is not in reference to destroying the celestial body, it's in reference to destroying humanity. And furthermore, there is no proof that he can do it in one shot as well, because he literally demonstrated his capacity to destroy the planet by destroying a small portion of it in one shot. So yeah, he would likely be destroying it over time. Now, obviously, some highballers try to claim, oh, he said in a heartbeat, therefore it means instantly. But the issue is that this is actually a mistranslation. He actually says without a thought, which was literally how the manga translated it also. So this means that he will simply not hesitate to destroy the planet, not that he will do it instantly. Such mistranslations are often seen in anime. Japanese is a complex language, a lot of different people mistranslate it, so yeah.
Large planetary consistency, making Kid Goku consistently large planetary, and with speed being just as easy as in the 20-second Budokai Goku shown to be able to move after Tien launches his solar flare and grab Roshi's sunglasses and move back to the exact same spot before it hits him, with this being more shown blatant inside the anime. This is important as in that Daizenshu would state that the solar flare is light that launches out, even again in
This is a very common argument as well. Just because it's referred to as a light does not mean that it's light speed. It doesn't mean that it's made of photons, because in Dragon Ball, ki-based attacks in general and ki itself is often referred to as light. It doesn't mean that all of ki-based attacks are automatically light speed. For example, even the Kamehameha, which he'll show in a bit, is stated to be light. So does that mean that every single Kamehameha in the show was already light speed? It was automatically light speed? Even though the Kamehameha has been dodged by normal people, it's been observed by normal people, and it's literally moved slower than bullets and such projectiles. So yeah, it's a massive stretch to say that just because it's referred to as light, it's already light speed and it's made of photons. Because in reality, something being referred to as light can simply mean that it's emitting a shine, not that the thing itself is made of photons or is light speed. And even if you want to be a complete rat and deny this, we can always just start with that light in Dragon Ball ranges in speed, and it can be anywhere from bullet level to normal light speed level. So no matter under what perspective you look at this statement is completely invalid.
manga head scenario that states it's a flash of light, making it consistent that the solar flare is a speed of light attack. Now, it's said Phi being calculated upwards of 1.685 times the speed of light, or FTL, ranges of speed, and this being consistent as Goku is shown to be able to dodge and react to King Piccolo's blasts, which are stated to be beams of light.
Here is the scan. He literally showed it for me. Similar to the Kamehameha, this little technique allows you to launch a beam of light from your hands. So yeah, unless you want to make the argument that every single Kamehameha in the show was already light speed, this really doesn't work out. Once again, something being referred to as light does not make it automatically light speed. This is just desperation that is very commonly seen, not just in the Dragon Ball community, but also in a lot of other communities. Furthermore, beam of light literally has no literal meaning. Like, beam is already light, so it's like saying light of light. Like, this alone is enough to tell you that this isn't meant to say that the attacks themselves are made of light. So yeah.
Overall, putting Kid Goku at large planetary attack potency with FTL speeds.
Nowhere near that level. Sorry, dude.